Shalom Israel. First and foremost, I do want to give all praises, all honor, and all glory to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua Ba'Shem Kakadash, to the apostles, and those great millstone for teaching us his true peace and blessings to the hope of Israel. Yahweh is the name of the Heavenly Father in Hebrew, Ba'Shem is the name, and Yahweh Shai is the name of the begotten Son. Back on the lesson, and as he entitled, pretty much me going to holding your tongue, applying wisdom, especially within certain situations and with the times that we are in now. As you get throughout many scriptures, Matthew 24:12, the love of many is waxing cold. You're seeing this perverse spirit that the Lord is mingling in the midst of this place, man. A lot of people being more aggressive, and you'll see videos coming out, people having road rage and yelling at each other while they're driving, 60 miles per hour. They end up stopping and someone ends up getting taken out. You see other cases where people will bump shoulders, ends up in a fight, a stabbing, a shooting, whatever the case may be. I came across a video right here, and the Spirit helped on me to make this lesson. So Lord's will be edifying and to the point, and something quick, through the Spirit. So you're about to see, what's going to transpire and why it's important to apply, wisdom, especially with the times that we are in. As you get in the scriptures, how, we're, sheep in the midst of wolves. Be ye wise as serpents and harmless as doves. That's also another scripture that just came to mind. Because we are in some evil times, man. And you're seeing evils continue to grow. So, let's play so quick and get those scriptures.
It was a good day. I'm at McDonald's right now. Damn, bro, watch out, son. Damn. What'd you say?
Man, you heard what the fuck I said, man. I got that bitch on me for what you want to do.
Nah, you got it. I'm good. Have a nice day. That was good.
Yeah, you see. And one of the scriptures that came to mind, a soft answer, turneth away wrath. And, the title came to mind, you're holding your tongue, or, something to that effect. We'll see what the, title is, when I post it. But, I came across that and I wanted to, make a lesson, going into it. The Lord will be, edifying and, to the point. And I don't have these in any particular order. But I might as well get Matthew 10:16 since I, just brought it up. And it says, behold, I send you forth as sheep in the midst of wolves. Now it says, be ye therefore wise as serpents and harmless as doves. So we're to be wise. We're not to be going out puffing our chest, man. As you see a lot of these, jakes tend to do, and look what ends up happening. They want to play the hero. And you see a situation, turns for the worse. And being stabbed or shot. What you see in many cases, man. This is Proverbs, 15. And the main point is verse 1. And I may get verse 2, but it says, a soft answer turneth away wrath, but grievous words stir up anger. Now imagine if he, said something else to him. Because that dude was about to, up the switch or something, whatever he said. Pretty much getting ready to put out a heater on him. A gun. So imagine if he said something else. You ain't gonna do nothing. Or, said whatever else. You can imagine how that situation, would have turned out. This is why it's important to, apply wisdom, man. That's why you can be circumspect, vigilant. You see more evils continue to grow. But let's get verse 2. The tongue of the wise uses knowledge aright, but the mouth of fools poureth out foolishness. And that's fire right there. Let's get a couple more. This is Proverbs 21:23. As whoso keepeth his mouth and his tongue keepeth his soul from troubles. Now I do want to get other translations. So Proverbs 21:23. Usually like to get the Bible Hub, whereas pretty much all the translations in front of you. See what the NLT has to say, and I do want to get the GNT, see if that's anything. It says, watch your tongue and keep your mouth shut, and you will stay out of trouble. Hey, mind your business. And the problem with many of our people is that they like to, shove their nose into other people's business and, getting themselves caught up in other situations that they shouldn't be in. And now they might end up in trouble. Now they may end up saying certain things, and you can, guess how the situation, could possibly turn out. But now let's get the G and T. Now it says, if you want to stay out of trouble, be careful what you say. Holding your tongue. Now it's Matthew chapter 24, verse 12. And it says, and because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. So as we progress later into these end days, you're going to see evils continue to grow, as you're seeing now. Get that real quick. I brought up the scripture earlier, perverse spirit. And you notice that word perverse, it goes against what's correct, which I'll get for edification's sake. Let's see. Bear for a minute. There we go. All right, we'll save that. Right here. This is Isaiah 19:14. That says, the Lord hath mingled a perverse spirit in the midst thereof, and have caused Egypt to err in every work thereof, as a drunken man staggereth in his vomit. Now see what that word perverse means. Now it says, turned away from what is right or good, improper, incorrect. You see how destroyed and how far gone the wicked of our people are. Jake is through, man. This is the type of lifestyle Jake loves to live. These YNs, as this new term that's being pushed out. Young ninjas that are aggressive and will crash out. Another term they like to use over anything. But just goes to show that the times that we are in, why it's important to seek the Lord, man. Now let's see what else we can get. Let's get Matthew 24 or which we already got, Matthew 24 and 12. I read it one more time either way. And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. So you're going to see evils continue to grow. You're seeing people taking less flack. People are now just escalating to, drastic measures. To up a gun over the smallest thing. I remember making a lesson a while back where someone took somebody out over dipping sauce, man. So it's just going to show the times that we were in, But it's Ephesians 5 and 15 through 16, brought the scripture earlier. See then that ye walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise. So you can especially avoid situations like that right there, as well as many others, Just using this one as an example, Verse 16, redeeming the time because the days are evil. Right? It's a very evil times, man. So those that are without the hedge, without the protection of Yahweh Shemel Shai, you're pretty much through, really. Just to put it plainly. You're defenseless. But now let's get another scripture. Do have a decent amount of them. And like I said, not in any particular order, but the Lord's will is still edifying through the Spirit. Now it's Matthew 10:16. Behold, I send you forth as sheep in the midst of wolves, which I just read earlier. Read either way. Be therefore wise as serpents and harmless as doves. Especially these traps and snares as this devil is laying, Proverbs 29 and 11. And that says, a fool uttereth all his mind. Saying just what pops into his mind. A fool uttereth all his mind, but a wise man keepeth it in till afterwards. See if I miss anything. Let's get another translation for that. For edification's sake. See what the NLT says. And it says, fools vent their anger, but the wise quietly hold it back. You can see what happens when you react purely off of emotion. And a lot of times it ain't good. That's why you get in the scriptures how a man that has no control over his spirit's like a city without walls. You're defenseless, man. Anything can tick you off. Anything can get at you. Make you react. Especially someone may say something, and you may say something back that may end up in an altercation, whatever the case may be. This is why we're to apply wisdom. The Lord has given us knowledge and understanding for a reason. Like I said, I'm just using this as an example. But it's a fool, which I read King James, and I do want to see what the GNT has to say. A fool uttereth all his mind, but a wise man keepeth it in till afterwards. Let's see. Stupid people express their anger openly, but sensible people are patient and hold it back. Now, let's see. Got a couple more. This is Proverbs 17 and 28. Now it says, even a fool, when he holdeth his peace, is counted wise. And he that shutteth his lips is esteemed a man of understanding. You have many of our people that love to run their damn mouth, especially, dealing with the Israelite woman. You'll see women will get a lot of their men caught up in situations, man, where they now have to pretty much step up and defend their woman because she wants to run her mouth. Now, so even a fool, when he holdeth his peace, is counted wise. And he that shuts his lips is esteemed a man of understanding. Now, the Proverbs 18 and 21. Now, it says, death and life are in the power of the tongue. One more time from the top. Death and life are in the power of the tongue, and they that love it shall eat the fruit thereof. So the NLT got, and we'll get the GNT. Just, getting multiple translations for mortification. Now it says, the tongue can bring death or life. Those who love to talk will reap the consequences. And like I read the point earlier, now imagine if that dude in the video would have said something else. That could have ticked him off even more. He possibly wouldn't even have been able to post that video. Now it says, what can you say? Or it's like, what you say can preserve life or destroy it. So you must accept the consequences of your words. And hold in your tongue. Now let's see. I got one more scripture and we'll close it out from there. It's a quick hit. Proverbs 2 and 2. And that says, so that thou incline thine ear unto wisdom and apply thine heart to understand. We're to apply wisdom. As you can also get, throughout many scripture, going to how this book is written for our foretime, for our learning and our understanding. So why not apply it? So you can avoid situations like that, as well as many others, Other, particular type of situations, And like I said, I was using that one video as an example. But Lord's will, I tie these points together best of my ability. And you're edified, something through the Spirit. And Lord's will got the point across. And I do want to close out and give all praises, all honor, and all glory unto Yahweh by Shemel Shabbat Shem Kakdash, the one to the apostles, and else great millstone who teach us his truth, peace, and blessings to the whole collective of Israel. Shalom. See you next one, Lord's will.